Okay, we're live. There you go.
Um, how do we? Okay, Vic, you start up this time.
Hey guys, it's Victor, and we're gonna be So as you can see, our guest for today is Kevin the Tech Ninja.
What's up, guys?
No, we're missing the part.
Kevin the Tech Ninja.
There you go.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing, man?
It's awesome. Yeah, we've been doing good.
Yeah, we're great.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if you guys have any questions, as you know, just ask it in the chat, or you can tweet us out if you know our Twitters.
Yeah. The first question that I have for Kevin the Tech Ninja is his tweet earlier. Yoga. It was something about yoga pants, and I didn't.
Oh, bruh. Hey, yoga pants?
Yeah. I didn't get. I
Uh,
need some explanation for that tweet.
Maybe we can get a little bit older. No, I'm kidding, man. So I was at the gym, and these girls with these yoga pants, man, and the struggles, man, just dude. I'm with my girl at the gym, man. So you gotta.
California, it's everybody.
That's what yeah, man. But at the gym, these girls are doing squats, man. They got the yoga pants on, bruh. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm really trying, man. It's the struggles is real when it comes to yoga pants with me, man. That's all I gotta say.
At first, I thought you meant you were wearing.
No. Not me, man. Not me.
Oh, you roll like that, now I'm just wondering.
No yoga pants for me, man. No, I can't even imagine wearing yoga. No, never. Even if I do yoga, like I've done yoga before. I wear basketball pants, like basketball shorts, doing yoga. Whatever. I hope you guys don't mind if I eat a salad while we do this.
Oh, that's fine.
Uh, let's see.
People are still joining in at the moment.
Cool.
All right, so what was I about to ask?
So how's like the smaller YouTube showcase going?
Yeah, it's actually going good, man. I have it all edited together. I gotta do my intro and outro, and that's it, man. It was tough to get 10 people.
Really?
It's hard to limit to 10 people because I had about 25 entries, and there was a couple people that I really wanted to include in there, but I mean, it's a contest for a reason, man. You know, I mean, the top 10, and I couldn't make it all 25 people because then it'd be too long, and the odds of someone going out and subscribing to all 25 people is pretty low. But I figured if I make it my top 10 people, these are guys you need to check out. I think people will check you guys out. So, yeah, I mean, there's some really good people in there, and like I looked at some of the guys' content, I'm like, wow, you only have 1,000 subscribers, you only have 2,000 subscribers. Your channel's good. So hopefully that can give some people some momentum, man. You know.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's a small way for me, I guess, to give back. And it takes a little effort from me, and it means a whole lot to a lot of people. So, why not?
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
So 25 people submitted, or was it like more than that? Or did you like want to choose 25 people, but you couldn't?
No. I had about 25 submissions, and I only used 10.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I had about 25 submissions, and it's pretty cool, and it was kind of cool that I actually I don't know, I don't think I've seen anyone do something like this before. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it is, and the response was really good. So, and after this one, I'm gonna do 10,000 subs or less, then 15,000 subs or less, and kind of work the way up the food chain that way to hopefully find some people like 20,000 subs or whatever, and you know. And I mean, the end goal is to connect you subscribers to new people, and also your fan base, if they can get introduced to me by seeing this video. It's a win-win situation, I think.
Yeah. Agreed.
Speaking of 10,000, I just hit 10,000 today.
Nice, man.
That's Tiger.
So, I guess I'll be making a celebration video tomorrow. So stay tuned, I guess. But what else should I talk about?
You want to hear some crazy, Tiger? I hit 10,000 subscribers last September. Just a little food for thought.
So how much are you at right now?
40, I think 43.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's like half.
That's a big growth.
Yeah, I got 10,000 subs in the month of April. So put it that way.
That's all right. Because more you grow, faster you grow. So
Yeah.
I'm like excited.
Yeah. It's because I had a video go viral. Like I have a video right now that's like 1.3 million views, and it all happened in 3 months.
Yeah.
So I mean that obviously doesn't hurt, and I'm able to make more videos now because you know I'm not with another website. I'm by myself now, so that always helps. So
Do you ever plan on, like, joining in with another website or something like that?
nah, I'm done. I'm done with that. I've always been like an independent person, like an independent thinker, and I really work to the beat of my own drum. And those websites really gave me the opportunity to learn what it is to do this.
Yeah.
And now that I know what it is to do this, I think I can do it on my own. And also, if I don't want to do it, I can just stop. Like I can just, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna look at some yoga pants at the gym today. I don't want to work on videos, and I could do that, So that's that's why I like
Was it like, were you always like super busy when you worked for them? Like, is there like, how do they work? Is there like, do they give you like a certain amount of hours, or is it? I don't know.
Yeah, so I was part time, like kind of like I did one video a week. So they'll send me a device and they'll say, all right, this is your device. Go ahead and review it, and I'll review it. I'll have a week to review it. That's kind of what I was doing. But beyond that, it took a lot of time because I had to write the article, proofread the article, take pictures of the device, had to post the article, do all the extra SEO stuff in the background. I mean, it was a lot of stuff you had to do, but that's what's required for a major website. XDA was different because all I was doing was like showcasing new applications, and that was cheese whiz. I can do that in 1 hour. But with Android Authority, I mean, a video would take like no BS aside, 12 hours of editing, shooting, all that stuff took a lot of time. So now when I work on my videos, some videos may take an hour, some may take 2, or some of my reviews that I do on my channel, they still take about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours because of just all the shooting, color grading, and research, writing, everything. So I mean, just a matter of how you want to do it. But I mean, working for a website is a good thing to do, especially you get your feet wet, understand the game, and of course, if you're smaller, you can make some money. You can grow your personal self through a website, which people do all the time.
Mm-hmm. We have a question. Somebody was asking, what camera do you guys use? So we asked people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I use man. This is a good salad, by the way, man. Jesus. I use a Panasonic GH4.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any other cameras like other than that you use like every once in a while?
That's the only camera I have, but before that I used a Canon 6D. I used that for about a year, and before that I had a Canon T3i that I used about 1.5 years, almost 2 years actually.
Yeah.
So
I have a Nikon D3200. Same thing here.
Nikon D3200 is basically a T3i.
Okay.
And then
this Nikon version.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Nikon at all, man. I've never touched a Nikon in my life.
It's a little bit better than the T3i. From like what I've heard people like who have T3i's say. I don't know. It just depends.
What lens do you have, Kevin?
I have 2 lenses. I'm trying to see if my camera is around. My camera's downstairs. Yeah. So I use a 13 to 35 2.8 lens. And that's kind of like the go-to lens for the GH4. And the GH4 has a 2x crop, so the 13 to 35 is really a 26 to, I'm not good at math, 26 to 70 f2. So it's a pretty decent lens. It gets wide and it gets pretty close. And I also have a 25 millimeter 1.4, which is a 50 millimeter 1.4 basically. And that's to get that nice bokeh and everything. Now, what I started to do recently, which I didn't know about, unfortunately, it's like 3 months ago, is that you need to get a filter if you're going to shoot outside. So like an ND filter, which I didn't know about that. I'm still new to shooting outside, so I got me an ND filter, and I freaking love that setup. the 12 to 35 with the ND filter, dude.
I've tried the ND filter, but it like tends to wash out the colors, and I guess you have to now color correct after that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like depends on the quality you get of it, but
Yeah, I was told when I looking at ND filters, actually Marquez told me, he said make sure you spend a lot of money on an ND filter. The cheap ones kind of suck.
Yeah, the cheap
And-
ones. I have those.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so I actually had to spend $90 on my filter, unfortunately, dude. It's a variable filter too, so you can you can turn and adjust it how right.
got
So
one for like $14.
yeah, I mean that's probably the nature of the beast, man. So, but and the thing about the filter, sometimes when you're looking through it and it looks at a screen, the screen sort of has that rainbow effect sometimes, which is kind of whack. So, but you kind of work around it.
One question says AIO Factory says, who's going to CES? I am.
I'm most likely going to CES this year.
Yeah, I'll find a way to get there. I have a couple back channels right now that I can get in if need be. So, but yeah, I'll be CES for sure.
Yeah. Well, they're changing it up like this
Yeah,
year.
that's like what I'm worried about.
The new visitors have to pay $100 now just to get in, which is kind of bummer.
That does suck, but.
But people that went last year, they're free and then they don't have to even go through the qualification thing.
Nice.
Oh, I have to go through that.
So I don't have to go through that.
Oh, you went to CES this year?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, me too. I was there.
There was one question that I had, but wait, okay.
What do you use for your audio, Kevin?
That's a fantastic question. It's a fantastic salad. Hang on. It's an H4n with the Audio-Technica shotgun mic. I usually have it probably about right here when I'm doing on voice stuff. So I have it probably about 6 inches above my head. And I use that majority of the time. I also have a lavalier mic.
Yeah.
I have a pretty cheap one, but it actually sounds pretty decent. So I use that, and I also have I got this guy as well for like on the go shooting and stuff. But kind of a last resort, which I'll use this with the lavalier, whatever sounds better, I'll use it. That type of thing. So.
Yeah. Speaking of lavalier, I bought one today, and I really love how Amazon has free same-day shipping in
Oh my
LA.
gosh, you're so lucky.
Dude, that's crazy. Same, but the only bad thing is you have to pay tax on it though.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Same. Yeah. Same day is sick though, man. It seems unfathomable for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I ordered
2
today,
days.
coming today.
That is nuts.
Tell me if it comes with Amazon truck or something like that. I don't know if it comes with UPS. I don't know.
No, it comes with a different
It
carrier.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third party carrier does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope though.
Yeah.
Same day shipping.
Somebody asked
crazy.
if they want to know like what model of the Audio-Technica shotgun mic you have.
I'll find you a link and I'll tweet it out. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll tweet it out in a minute. I don't know which one it is, honestly. It was like the highest rated one. That's not too expensive because I don't want to break the bank when it comes to my audio equipment, man. But so I'll get that information for you right now, actually, and I'll tweet it out.
All right. Cool. Kevin, how did you get the name Ninja, and why?
Yeah. So it's the Tech Ninja. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. It's like the whole thing. So the way I got it. So it's two stories that actually ends up being the same thing, which is kind of weird. So story number one, I made a video at my last job. It was about 6 years ago, and we didn't make a video on like why we love working we worked at. I worked the help desk, and we made a joke that every time someone called the help desk, their issues were fixed. And it's like it must be like a ninja underneath the desk. So we make a video to talk about it, and of course, I was the ninja, right? So I popped up out of someone's desk, and I fixed their computer, and I went back under the desk. So then I was the technology ninja. That's how it came from there. And then my mom told me a story that in 3rd grade, for Halloween, I was a cell phone because my brother told me that would be a cool costume because he likes to screw with me. I'm the youngest brother. So I was the cell phone in school, whatever, for Halloween, and then all the kids were making fun of me because obviously I'm the kid who's a cell phone. So I cried to my mom. I called my mom, and I said, "You got to bring something up here. They're making fun of me. They keep pushing the button, making my phone ring. I don't know what to do, Mom." And so she brought me up my karate outfit. I put the karate outfit over the cell phone, and I was a tech ninja, even in 3rd grade. True story.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's something that was meant to be, basically.
Exactly. So the Audio Technica is the AT875R is the one I'm using. I'm going to tweet it out as well. But
How much is it?
170 is right now. I didn't know it was that much money. But I piecemeal everything. I didn't buy everything at one time. Like, I'm about to be a YouTuber. Let me spend $5 grand.
Oh, yeah.
It was it was one by one. Like, hey, I got some extra money here. Let me put this aside and buy this and buy. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, stuff's expensive. I get it, man. But when it comes to this stuff, man, like, you really get what you pay for a lot of the times.
Let's see.
Let's see if we have any other questions.
Already answered.
I keep forgetting the question I was going to ask.
Are you rocking any smartwatches at the moment?
I bounce between a lot of other like wearables. So right now I'm rocking the Fitbit, which I wear a lot. And I like watches in general, so I mix in my 360 with my normal watches. I just like watches, so but I don't rock a smartwatch daily. It's just I kind of throw it in like a normal watch.
You just wear it like every once in a while.
Yeah. I'll bring it out. I'll probably wear it once a week or twice a week or something like that, just to mix it up with all my other watches I wear. I don't have a need for one like every day. Maybe if I had a different job where I couldn't be on my phone, I'd get one. Like if I had a job where they say, "Oh, you can't have your phone out ever," so then I'll have a smartwatch to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm at work. I have a freaking phone right next to me at all times. I can look at my phone, take a call, take a text, or whatever. So, so I don't need a smartwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Those headphones look awfully tiny.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
These are the V-Moda XS.
Yeah.
They're on the ear, not over the ear.
Yeah.
And the reason I like them at the house, they're military grade construction. So if I get shot in the ear, because I'm in Detroit, if I get shot in the ear, I'll be good. And the cord is a Kevlar cord, so you can't cut it or anything with normal scissors. So I keep this at home, and at work I have the Audio Technicas at work. So
it's basically more of a protection.
Yeah, I mean, I have a sound system here.
Yeah.
So I only wear the headphones when I'm doing. Whoa, you're blurry. Oh, I only do headphones when I'm doing a hangout session. I listen to music at work all day, but I have to wear headphones, obviously. So I have my good headphones at work.
That's cool. What music do you like?
Yeah, I like a lot of music actually, and it depends on my mood. Like when I work out, I listen to like hardcore gangster rap, like straight up like I'll murder your family and I'll shoot up the club. That stuff I listen to. Like I'll listen to like 3 6 Mafia, I'll listen to E40, listen to freaking Trap Queen, all that stuff at the gym, man. But when I'm cruising around driving, I listen to like a lot of EDM, a lot of like Calvin Harris type of music, Ellie Goulding, stuff like that. And when I'm just.
Have you heard of Hobson?
What'd you say?
Hobson. Do you listen to Hobson?
No, I don't know who Hobson is.
Oh.
You have to put me on the game, man. But stuff.
Probably like him.
Yeah, stuff like Aliso, whatever. All that stuff, Avicii, all that stuff, man. I kind of listen to that stuff while driving. And my favorite genre of rap ever was like 90s rap, like Nas and Talib Kweli and Mos Def and all that stuff. Commons,
Yeah.
The Roots, man, the Roots, dude. Stuff like that. That was stuff that really got me into music, into rap, and I like R&B too. I like baby making music and stuff, and like Boyz II Men, all that stuff. So I like a little. I'm a little bit everywhere. I'm a little bit everywhere.
Somebody was wondering if you have like any tips for like I guess beginning tech YouTubers since you're much you've had a lot of experience with different types of channels.
Yeah. So what I've noticed with my channel, and I can only speak for my channel, is that people don't care about reviews unless you're one of the top reviewers. Like unless you're like the top 5 out there, people don't care about reviews. Because an example, I did a review 3 weeks ago. And I have 4,000 views on it right now. I did a video yesterday. I have 6,000 views on it already. And the content of the video is different. So I think more opinionated videos is better than a hardcore review unless you're one of the top dogs. Because the average person, if they're going to go on YouTube and type in Galaxy S6 review, right? They're going to push enter. There's going to be hundreds of pages of reviews, right? What are the odds of them going back to page 4 or 5, clicking a video from me or clicking a video from you? They're going to see Marques Brownlee, Android Authority, The Verge. They're going to see those big dogs up there, and they're going to click those videos. So I think reviews are cool, but don't put all your eggs in one basket for reviews and stick to opinionated pieces, tutorials, tips, and tricks. Those are better videos, in my opinion, to get seen and be noticed. Also, don't be like anyone else. Like, be you. You know, don't be Marques, don't be Unboxed, don't be anybody. Be who you are, because people can see when you're being yourself and being genuine versus trying to be like everybody else. And also make stuff that you would like to watch. Like, why would I watch you versus someone else? Like, what makes you different? What makes you better? You know, that's kind of, those are my like quick and dirty tips for anybody.
Another question is, who's the best tech reviewer in your opinion?
The Tech Ninja.
Oh, I haven't heard of that guy. Wait.
You have to believe in yourself, man. Otherwise, no one else will. But honestly, man, I don't watch a lot of tech YouTube. I really don't. I'm tired of it because a lot of it's the same stuff. Especially when it comes to reviews, a lot of it is pretty much the same. You don't hear new information, especially for a device you've already have. Like G4 reviews. I hate watching G4 reviews. I had a G4 for over a month now. I've seen like 50 reviews. I'm tired of them because you hear the same thing. So I watch a lot of educational stuff on YouTube and a lot of video, like camera stuff on YouTube. So my favorite YouTuber in general, John Green. He does like Crash Course, U.S. History Crash Course.
Yeah.
Vlog. Yeah, you're a smart kid. Yeah. So listen, that's my YouTube stuff, man. But as far as reviews, man, I honestly don't know. It's just because I've been around for so long, man. I just don't really care about reviews and tech review. I mean, I know this isn't an easy answer. I'm sorry for giving you guys a weird answer, but like I can watch a video from Marques and say, oh, it's a dope video, or I can watch from Marques, but I really didn't care about that video. You know what I mean? So I don't have one person's like, yeah, every single video, yeah, that's the video, that's the best video. But you know, Lon from Android Authority, Lon, he's I like watching him because he really is unique when it comes to a lot of shots. I've jocked several of his shots. Like a couple things that he does, I've copied. I hit him up like, yo, dog, how'd you get that shot? I need to do that shot. You know, so I watch his stuff a lot just for the creative aspect as far as how he designs his shots. Sorry.
Somebody asked, what do you think is like the best budget mic for YouTube?
Best budget mic. I wonder if he means for voiceovers or for like on camera mic, because that's two different ballgames in my opinion. But I think the best thing you could do is get like an H1N. Thing's pretty cheap right now. I don't know what the price is right now. But you get an H1N, and then you can get a $16 lavalier. H1N is $100. You can probably find it cheaper somewhere else on eBay or something. But then with the H1N, you can get a lavalier mic for $16 on Amazon and plug it into there. You have decent audio.
Yeah.
Or you can use the H1N and mount it on a boom pole and keep it probably a foot away from you, and it'll sound decent. But the H1N, especially with one of the cheap lavaliers, it's a pretty good audio setup. And I used that at CES this year, H1N, so I still use it a lot. So.
Um, what do you think is the hardest part when you're a YouTuber?
Getting products from companies. That's the hardest part, even for someone quote unquote my size, because they're always looking for someone who's bigger than you. So like even if you have 100,000 subs, like oh well I want Marquez or I want Lou, I want someone who has 1 million subs. So it's all that's always hard, and companies, they're stingy with their products, and I get it because it costs them money to ship it to you. And they look at your views, they look at everything, they look at your average views, look at your sub count, they look at a lot of stuff before they see your products. So that's the hardest thing, in my opinion, is getting the actual doggone product. So
that is true.
Miles asks, Kevin, Nexus 6 or G4? I switched to the Nexus 6 from the G4. I just want your opinion.
Questions like that are really tough to answer because it depends on a person's needs. But I will do my best based on my needs. The G4 to me is a better phone because it has a better battery life and the camera's a lot better. Battery life is like one of the most important things to me on a phone, period. So I like the Nexus 6. I used it for a while, but the form factor I'm just not a huge fan of. I really can't use it with one hand. And I have to give a nod to the G4.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
So,
this is just my question. Like, what is your daily driver at the moment? Like, and why? And why do you choose that over like all these other smartphones?
1 + 1. Battery life is phenomenal. Yeah, battery life is phenomenal. And great battery life. I have a custom ROM on there, which is real slim. It does what I need. It does it quick, does it fast, and it's a decent phone. So every day I take that phone out. Now some days I may switch to my S6, but the S6 battery is so bad that if I'm not near a charger all day, I'm not gonna last the whole day. So OnePlus is probably like OnePlus is like my wife, and then my S6 is like my side chick.
For me, battery life isn't that of a big deal for me because if I'm not in school, I'll probably be at home and near a wall outlet. So for me, battery life doesn't matter. And also, I don't take a lot of pictures, even though I live in along the coast. But I don't take a lot of pictures, so camera isn't a big deal for me either. So
for me, I love cameras just because I like taking pictures for the fun of it. And yeah, I don't care about battery life. Even when I'm at school, I usually bring my charger or one of my portable chargers and charge it there. So yeah.
See, and I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Like I feel like if I'm paying $600 or $800 for a phone, I shouldn't have to plug my phone in a lot. I shouldn't have to baby myself and using the phone. I should be able to use my phone as much as I want and charge it at the end of the day. When I get tired, my phone should get tired.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me about phones nowadays, because it's like they're not focusing enough tech on battery life. They're focusing all this tech on making the phone thinner. Yeah, making the phone thinner, fast charger, more pixels, 2K screens, and all that stuff. But give me a battery life to last me 2 days, please. Or give me the battery life on the iPhone 6 Plus, because the 6 Plus battery life is perfect. Not perfect, but it's really good though. Like really, really.
Yeah, because it's really good because they have like Apple really knows like the way they their software is, their integration is like really good with, their software integrates really good with like battery life. And plus they have, what I've noticed about iPhones is that they have like really good standby time compared to Android phones. And I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
What are you eating, Cheetos?
No, Doritos.
Oh, it's close enough.
Someone asked, like, how long does it take to, like, okay, we've already actually talked about this. Like, to make a good video is, like, there's just always that one product that you go super try hard on.
Yeah.
You just have to. But, like, how long does that usually take you for those, like?
Yeah. We're looking about 10 to 12 hours.
Just the whole process?
Yeah, that's from writing the video, shooting the video,
Are you
editing video, all that stuff.
are you the type who films like in multiple days or just does it all in one day? Edits, films, does all that.
No, I wish I could, but I have a full-time job, so I don't get home till about 5 o'clock. So after I get home from work, then I start working on video stuff, and then my woman gets home, I gotta spend time with her. So I'll spend 5-6 days on a video just because I have to break it up so often.
hmm Somebody asked like what ROM were you running on your OnePlus One?
I don't know. I really don't know. I flashed it like 2 months ago, and then I just get updates for it, and I reflash my update because it pushes to me. I'll let you know, and I'll tweet it out, but I don't know offhand.
hmm
I mean, I had the OnePlus One, but I don't know. It wasn't like a right fit for me, so
Yeah,
so I just sold it.
that's fair enough. I mean, and that's why it's so hard to answer that question, like what's the best phone, because it depends on your fit and your need.
Yeah.
So what else do we have here?
How's your salad, Kevin?
Yeah, how is
Dude.
that?
It's almost empty, bro. Putting the smash on it, man. It's so good right now.
So when are you the type who carries around like two phones as a daily driver, or do you just take the OnePlus One? Because
yeah, I usually have
backup.
I usually have two phones on me because I'm always working on another video, and so like if I review a phone, I use the phone for a week as my daily driver. So I always have two phones on me. Like right now, I have an iPhone on me right now because I'm working on a segment about Android versus iPhone. I'm working on some videos, so I'm using the iPhone. So I'm using that a lot, but I have my OnePlus still because the iPhone's a Verizon, so I have my OnePlus with my SIM card in it, which I don't use much unless I get a phone call. But beyond that, I'm doing everything on the iPhone.
What do you
So
think?
somebody asked. Okay, yeah, continue talking.
What's your what is the favorite thing about iOS that Android can do for you? Like can't do.
It sounds like someone needs to watch my video. It's like no.
I did, but it was like
I know. I'm just teasing. Well, besides battery life, I just like the fluidity, man. And
I love that.
I know Android is getting better with it, and everyone says, "Oh, it's the same. It's just as fast, whatever." It's fluid, man. It's quick. It's nice. It doesn't lag. I just have a nice fluid experience, man. When I open up an app, it pops up, and I do my thing. I get out of it. It's just fluid. It's clean, man. And I like that about iOS, and I respect that about iOS. And also, the app developers really take more time in iOS apps, and they make the apps look a lot better.
yeah.
It's not Android's fault, but it's the developers. They develop for iPhone first and then port to Android, unfortunately. So, but you get better apps on iOS because of that.
So somebody was asking like, what is your favorite Android firmware? I think it means like by Jelly Bean, Lollipop. I guess which one surprised you the most in terms of the update? I think that's what they meant by that.
I mean, every update I'm excited about, and each of them brings something new to the table. I can't say I have a favorite one per se because the newest one's my favorite one. And I know it's only a cop-out answer, but there hasn't been one like, oh, this is the best firmware ever. Like I never had that experience.
And then, yeah, Tyler.
Joel asks, did you have to input all your contacts going from from iPhone to Android?
So I'm actually not making any calls on the iPhone, so I don't have any of my contacts, and everyone I talk to is on Hangouts. So I'm not the best person to answer that. Sorry.
Somebody was wondering, what do you think about Google Fi? I might sign up since I have a Nexus 6. So
Yeah.
would you?
Google Fi is cool, man, but look at the data plans. The data plans for me, I would have been paying about $30 more a month. because of the data plans, because how much data is used. So data plans are expensive on Android 5, but if you don't use a lot of data, it makes your phone bill cheaper. But if you use a lot of data, your phone bill is going to be astronomical. So.
And that doesn't make any sense because it's Google. Because like you would expect that to be like extra cheap, and that's what they want you, to switch from your carrier because of the data speeds and how cheap they are. But
you're right.
I don't know. Right, dude. We're thinking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
What other questions is there?
So what social medias do you usually get on? Twitter? Do you get on Instagram a lot?
Yeah, actually I post on Instagram, but I don't do much on Instagram, man. I may do like a morning rant when I have like a pressing issue I want to rant about for 10 seconds. And I post when I go to the gym, I post a picture of me sweating and I say gains. I mean, I don't really know what I should use Instagram for. So I just kind of just have fun with Instagram, I guess. I'm not on it that much. I use Twitter a ton. I actually just got back into Twitter. I've been using Google Plus for a long time, but I have better response using Twitter as far as like people watching my videos and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. What is the best thing about YouTube for you?
Interaction with people around the world, man. I love when people pop up and say, "Hey, man, love your videos from Greece. Hey, love your videos from Italy." I mean, stuff like that is kind of cool, and that kind of what makes it worth it, man. I'm reaching, like, you can really reach the world, and I have people who like watching my videos in different parts of the world, and I think that's it's amazing, and I couldn't have thought of it in 100 years that something like that could happen. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else? What's better, second camera battery or second memory card? That's Joel.
Yeah, I know. I understand the struggles of you only have enough money for one upgrade, and you got to figure out which one it's going to be. I mean, you kind of have to have both, but I only have one memory card. My memory card is 128 gigabytes, so it depends on how big the memory card is. But 2 batteries are important because I think your battery would die before you fill up an SD card. You can always delete off the SD card stuff you don't need anymore. And you can recharge your battery, but you can't use your battery anymore when recharging it. So I guess SD card? I guess battery?
Yeah, that's what I would go with.
Yeah.
Are you like the type of a guy that keeps everything, every single clip to your computer, or are you like the type of a guy that just deletes the B-roll after the video is done?
I used to keep footage a lot, and I realized that I don't have the space to be doing that anymore. So what I'm doing now, I'm deleting it, and if I need the B-roll, I will grab it from a different one of my videos. I'll just download it back off of YouTube and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Carlos is like, "Hi, I love your videos from Mexico."
Hey, yeah. Hi, thanks for loving my videos from Detroit.
Kevin, do you get workout tips from Hodgett twins?
Hodge twins. Yeah, the reason he's asking that is because I say gains, and the Hodge twins, they always say, "Gotta get them gains." I've watched a few of their videos, but gains is something that me and my friends have been saying since high school. So I wouldn't say I got it from them per se, but they made it more public, I guess, with saying gains. So I just kind of have fun with it. But gains is something that's been said for a while.
Michael asked, prime lenses or zoom lenses?
That's a good one, man. When you control the elements, I say a prime because it's really sharp. But if you're shooting outdoors in the elements, you got to put your phone in a tree, like a lot of people like to do for some reason. Then you should get a zoom lens so you can zoom up in that tree. But I prefer prime lenses. But I think you should always have one zoom lens and then the rest should be primes. In my opinion, if you're gonna have multiple lenses, I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah, because I shoot outdoors and I used to have a 35mm f1.8, but I sold that to get a zoom lens because I really need that versatility when I shoot outdoors.
You are 100% correct on that.
Yeah.
I'm still rocking that kit lens.
Man, once you dump the kit lens, man, you'll open up a whole new world of shooting, man. I promise you that, man.
So would it be better, like, since I have the kit lens, would it be better to go like directly go into prime lens or switch to like some zoom lens, some I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I go to a prime lens so you still have the versatility. If need be, if you need to go to the kit, you can still go to the kit, and you have the prime for
hmm
everything else. That's what I did with my T3i for a long time. I had the kit lens and I had 2 primes with it, and I think that was a good combo because if I needed to zoom, I could, but if I didn't need to zoom, I had my primes to hook it up for me.
hmm
Let's see if there's. Oh darn it! I closed the. Wait, never mind. Wait, yeah, I did. I'm so excited for my new lav mic. It's coming today.
Can't believe it comes in one day, man.
That's
Anyhow.
What? Same
that's
day.
sick. That's sick, man.
What the heck? I can't see the comments.
Oh. Hey,
Oh,
man, keep the comments coming though. This is exciting. You guys got more questions than I got on my show today. Jeez.
Carlos says no lens and autofocus for life.
Huh?
Carlos says no lens and autofocus for life.
Autofocus for life. Yeah. I like autofocus. I don't have a problem with it, but you gotta have a lens though.
I think he's just joking.
Yeah, he's just being silly.
Miles asks, what is the best 4K DSLR upgrade on a budget?
You said budget and you said 4K. Those two words don't intersect ever. But the cheapest way you can get into 4K is a GH4, and that's what I have. But the camera's still $1,500 without the lens, and then you get a lens, another $900. So you're looking at around, a little over $3,000 anyway. So it's hard to get into 4K without a budget. But what's the point of going to 4K right now? Still, when I look at my analytics, less than 2% of people are watching my video on 4K anyways. So
Less than 2%? Oh
yeah, so what's the point of going to 4K? Like, there's no 4K phones out till the Note 5 probably, and people who watch YouTube on their TV, which is a small number anyways, most people don't have 4K TVs. So why do you feel the need to go to 4K? Like, I don't know. There's no, and I render. So I shoot in 4K. I don't even render in 4K, man. Like, my videos are 1080p still. I don't render in 4K. There's no point for me to do it. Like, I just don't care. Like, I shoot in 4K just so I can crop in, like, so I can, because you shoot in 4K, you have a bigger frame. You can crop in and still, still retain the fidelity. So I do it for that reason. If I don't render in 4K, there's no point. So I stopped doing it.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see.
How about the G7, the Panasonic G7?
Yeah, the G7 is a pretty good camera. It's a really good camera. But as far as video, the GH4 is going to be better for video. The G7 is really a still shooter camera that has video capabilities. The GH4 is video first. So you got to realize the two differences. Like one's for Sony, the A7S is a video camera first and picture second. The A7R is for pictures first, video second. So the cameras do that. Like they kind of do that. So you have to understand what you're buying. Not saying the G7 is not going to be good for video, sure, but it's not going to have the same thing that the GH4 have when it comes to video. You're missing out on some features. I don't know. I didn't look into it too much, but I know that's really for still photography more so than video.
Alright. Never mind. But are you planning to do a setup tour soon, or?
I'm sorry, am I planning to do what?
A setup tour.
A setup tour. People have been asking me to do setup tours, but I'm holding off for a number of reasons. Number one, I'm always changing stuff, so it's like I don't want to do a setup tour and then 2 weeks later I buy something else or I paint the office and it looks different now. And number two, I don't want to make people feel like they need to go out and upgrade their equipment because they see someone else with it. There's a lot of guys out there that do setup tours, kind of just a hey, look what I got type of thing, and I'm not that type of dude. So I really don't really care to do a setup tour because of that reason. I don't want people to think they have to upgrade their setup or whatever. They have to buy this because of that. So that's just kind of my personal choice on that. And kind of what I'm sticking with.
Well, a really good question. Somebody asked, would you pay for YouTube if they get rid of all the compression from like when you
Yeah.
upload, they compress all the files. Would you pay them to get rid of it
No.
for each video?
Nah, I wouldn't pay them for anything because most people watch their YouTube on a phone anyways. So to me it doesn't matter that much. Like, I love to make good video. You guys love to make good video, but majority of people that are watching it, they don't really care. Like, they don't notice the shots. They don't notice, your pool focus and their slides and stuff. They don't really notice that stuff. They just kind of watch it. It's cool to get better fidelity, but Google already takes enough money away from creators anyway. So I don't want to give them any more money. Real talk.
Would you pay for like a premium version of YouTube if I don't know? That was just basically the same question you had.
No, I mean, so something like an ad-free version of YouTube is what you're asking?
No, I mean no. I think he basically just meant the same thing. To get rid of compression, would you pay for like a premium if they had some type of package like that? But yeah, you already answered that.
Yeah, nah.
Somebody was asking earlier, what prime lens do you use? At least you used for the T3i, because do you have prime lens for the GH4?
Yeah, I have prime for GH4, but the T3i I use a 28 millimeter, 2.8, because the GH4 is a 1.6 crop, I believe, so that gets you right near 50 millimeters. The 50 millimeter, the nifty 50, that 1.8 50 millimeter for $100, that's really like a 70 millimeter after the crop factor, and it's really hard to get stuff in frame when you're really close to it on that lens. So crop factor is something you really have to pay attention to when buying a lens and knowing what camera you have. So but I use a 24 millimeter on my GH4, which is a 2x crop, so it's a 50 millimeter basically. You really want to try to get 35 millimeters or 50 millimeters actual length, because those are like kind of the standards, Like, you always hear those terms, super 35. Because 35 millimeters is what a lot of film companies use, and 50 is another one too that sort of looks really good for portraits and stuff. So.
Let's see. What webcam are you using?
I'm using the Logitech. I'm bad with numbers, man. Logitech. Hang on. It's the new one. It's the C920.
C920.
Yeah, $70. 3,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. #1 bestseller. So.
I want the C525.
The C620 or C615.
Oh, so we all have Logitech. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Have you tried Logitech software for your webcam?
No, I don't like using. I don't like using software. I plugged it in and kind of just went straight to my Mac. So
like you could have it like follow you and zoom in and stuff.
This is the software.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, maybe I should try it. And it's for Mac too, I presume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I just got it just because it could follow your face.
Dude, Tiger, that's creepy, dude.
And then this is the follow the face.
Let's see.
Cool.
That's weird, dude. That's weird, man.
It's actually really weird and cool at the same time. I can literally follow you.
Yeah.
And second thought, I guess I won't download it. That's creepy.
Changing, like, getting away from tech, but what's your favorite subject, like, at school, for school?
You know what I am?
I'm
not. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I haven't been to school in a long time.
When you were in school?
Yeah. Besides gym, my favorite subject is probably history.
History?
History?
Yeah, I like history because.
Surprise.
Well, here's the thing, man. If you don't understand history, you don't know why things are the way they are today. Like, I always like to know why stuff is the way it is. Like, why do we do this? Why do we sing the Pledge of Liberty, or what's it called? What's it called? The Pledge of Liberty?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't do it anymore. But when I was a kid, they used to sing the Pledge of Liberty. Like, why do we do that in school? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Like, stuff like traditions that we understand and do every single day. I want to know why. Like, why do we do this? Why is that important? Why do the states look like this? And I don't know. Just that stuff interests me, man. I don't know why. My brother's actually a history teacher, so little.
Somebody was wondering like what Mac are you using? Like what's the specs?
So I'm using MacBook Pro. It is late 2013, 2.6 processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce T750, 2 gigabytes of video memory, 1 terabyte solid state hard drive. So that's what I'm using.
Have you tried?
Oh, go ahead.
Have you tried PC before?
Yeah. I mean, I have a gaming PC under my feet right now. That when I play on my desktop, I use my gaming PC. This is my first Mac I ever had in my life. I just moved to Mac, so.
You edit on there too?
Yeah,
like
I do everything on my Mac. Everything on my Mac now. Even at work, I do video. I do video for my full-time job. I do video as well, and I have a Mac Pro there. So I use a Mac Pro at work, and I use a MacBook at home. So I'm all Mac'd out.
See, I've never used the Mac, but like, do you like it better than Windows? Because I've never like had that experience with Mac. I've only experienced Windows actually all my life. So
yeah, it's
in terms of editing and stuff.
And
not even editing, like just in general, basically.
Okay. When the Mac operating system is much more stable than Windows, I have far less crashes than I do on a Windows machine. And you have less control on a Mac, obviously, but for me, it's good enough because I just want to do video editing on here. That's all I really want to do, and surf the web. I don't do anything else. Windows is better for like more applications, obviously, gaming and stuff like that. But for editing, my MacBook flies circles around most laptops. Period. Most laptops. There's always that variance, of course, but most laptops it flies circles around.
TechLoan Network asks, why is your name Kevin?
Why is my name? My mother named me that. I don't know. Being weird.
What if it was like? What if your name was like, let's see, Tyga the Tech Ninja, or like, no, Kevin is just perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why my name's Kevin at all. And Tyga, that's kind of a cool name, man. It's like a Tyga, like
Tyga, yeah.
Like the rapper Tyga.
It means big river in Japanese.
Oh, that's even better, dude. Big river.
Big river, okay.
Big river.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's see. No, Macs do have good optimization for software. That's probably the best thing about Apple, optimization.
Yeah, that's just Apple itself. They're good at what they do.
Yeah, they're good at what they do, and I think when it's time for me to have kids and all that stuff, I think I want them to learn both though, because PCs still run the world as far as like the business sector, but the creative sector it's all about Mac. But I think once you understand the basics of a PC, you can go to a Mac easily. I don't think it's that reversible. I think if you're on a Mac, you go to PC, you feel so lost. But I think once you're on the PC, you come to Mac, it's a lot easier, in my opinion. Because I mean, I worked in IT for 6 years, so I know a PC inside and out. I came to a Mac, and it wasn't a big deal to me.
Dang.
Oh.
Somebody was wondering like, what graphics card do we use? I use a GTX 960.
I use R9 270.
The EVGA super clock version.
I actually have the exact same graphics card as you.
Really?
On my desktop I do. Yeah. I have two of them though. That's a lie, but same thing though. Yeah.
Mouse. Okay, never mind.
Tiger, which one do you have?
What? The R9 270 from AMD.
R9 270.
Wait, Kevin, what editing software do you use?
I use Adobe Creative Suite, so I'm in Premiere Pro, and I'm also in After Effects.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Final Cut.
No. I'm an Adobe.
Yeah.
I've been using Adobe products for over 10 years, man. So I can't leave the family.
10 years?
I'm old, man. Y'all keep forgetting. How do you guys think I am?
10?
Um, 25.
I'm 27. So
I say, yeah.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been editing video for a very long time, man. I used to download ESPN highlights, and then I used to edit them together to make like make like supercut highlights and stuff. So like I would tape a basketball game, and then I would plug it into my little VCR converter, and I plug it into my desktop, and then I'll download the video, and then I make my own highlight reel from that game, and then I used to do the announcing and stuff.
Mhm.
So, that's kind of like what I did. So I've been doing video forever because of that.
Mhm. So, all right, continue.
What's your favorite basketball team?
Detroit Pistons.
Detroit Pistons?
I'm in Detroit.
Oh,
I root for my home team. I haven't. There's no other way to do it.
How about like besides your home team? Like
I don't know how to root for a team that's not my home team, man. I'm sorry. I really don't know how, man. It's, Detroit or die, man.
all right.
Sorry. I mean, I physically don't know how to like another team unless it's my home team. I don't know how.
You,
Yeah.
what do you
Like,
mean? You don't know how?
I mean, I have no okay. So why would I like the Lakers? Like, why would I like the Clippers? Like, what reason do I have to like another team besides my home team?
I mean, that is true when you think. I get where he's coming from because, like, do you just like them because they're good? Because that doesn't make any sense. I think I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, it's like I have no allegiance to this team. Like, I mean, do people pick good teams? Like, oh, that's my team because they're good. Like, oh, I love Golden State.
Yeah. Don't be that.
Golden State fans right now. So I mean, I don't have a reason to like these teams. I like Detroit teams because they're my home team. I can go up the street and watch them play. But there's no other reason to like another team unless they're my home team, and you live or die. And then when your team wins, you were there the whole time, and it's a really good feeling. 2006, that's championship.
AIO Factory actually met Drummond, and he said it was really cool.
Sweet.
Kevin, do you always find yourself going back to OS 10 after bringing on Windows? I do. After you experience OS X, do you keep going after that even if you use Windows? I think that's what.
Yeah. Do you end up like going back to Windows for certain things?
Oh no, never. My desktop only turns on when it's time to play games. When I got my Mac, I originally had Windows boot camped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on Windows, and I want to use the Mac. I can go ahead and that ended in like a week. Like that ended so fast, and I prefer the Mac operating system better than Windows. It fits my needs to this date of what I'm doing. 5 years ago, no. But now it fits my needs better because I don't do all that stuff anymore. I don't tinker. I don't mess with BIOS. I don't do MS-config. None of that stuff. I don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Speaking of game, what games do you play? Since you said you game on the PC.
I game on PC and PS4. I play Battlefield.
How about
4.
on PC?
Battlefield 4, man. Battlefield 4 is what I play.
Oh, we play that too.
Yeah. I've been playing Battlefield since the leaked beta Wake Island 1942.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
The leaked beta Wake Island, where there's no one even on the island but you. That's how long I'm playing Battlefield. I have not missed a Battlefield since then. Hardline is garbage, but I bought it just to keep my streak going, but Hardline's garbage. But yeah, I've been playing Battlefield for forever, man. I'm not the best in the world, obviously, but I'm still pretty decent. My KDR is about a 1.4. And to show you guys how serious I am about like when it comes to Battlefield, I have the G15 keyboard with all the macros, and I have my gaming mouse. You can barely see it with the DPI adjustments that you can make on the fly. So when I hop in my tank, I bump up my DPI. When I'm a sniper, I lower my DPI, all that stuff. So I'm pretty serious about it.
Any other games other than?
I've been playing Grand Theft Auto on the PC too. I have it on PS4 and Xbox. It's sweet, dude. I like it, man. It's like screwing around. I like this taking my aggressions out on NPCs. Nerd.
What?
Dang, there's a lot going on.
Canute said, when I was little, the only thing I wanted was Windows XP on my Mac.
Oh, that's weird.
Matt Kevin, are you picking up Batman Arkham Knight? It looks so sick.
Yeah, dude. I'm probably gonna rent it because those type of games you can kind of beat and you're done with playing them. So I'm gonna rent it. So at 9:02 a.m. I'm calling my video store, like, hey, you got the Arkham for PS4? And then they're gonna say yeah, and then I'm gonna say, I'll be there in 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna get it. So and I'll probably rent it twice. Probably taking 2 weeks to beat it, and then yeah, I'll play it. But I mean, those type of games I don't buy. I rent.
Somebody's wondering what monitor are you using?
The LG 34-inch ultra wide, the non-curved edition. I got the Brokeman edition, the one that's not curved.
What's the resolution on that?
Dude, you're gonna make me look up some numbers. Hang on. I don't know how to look up the resolution on Mac. Jeez, I don't think it tells you the resolution on Mac. It just says this looks good. But
it looks good. That's all we need to.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. I think it's. Hold on. It's not 4K. It's kind of like equivalent to 2K resolution, just because the aspect ratio is so different. Go to your orders.
Why did you choose ultra wide instead of dual monitor setup?
I didn't want to bezel between it. I've always had dual monitors, and ultra wide I can put my whole video editing timeline on one screen.
Like, I think that's really cool.
It's beautiful. 2560 by 1080 basically. That's resolution. So yeah, I can put my whole timeline on one screen. I don't have to, there's not like a space in the middle or anything like that, or I don't have to break it down and put different windows. Nope, my whole timeline one screen, and then I can edit my video and be done with it. So I love it. I'm actually may pick up another one just to have it at work because I love it that much.
I was thinking of getting ultra.
I bet it's fun editing on that. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. Is there any other questions? It's been almost an hour, and we might end it soon. We're probably gonna end it soon, so.
Yeah, I could take a few more, man. I got a couple more minutes that we can do.
All right, great.
Last questions. Comment now.
We've had a lot of questions, man. That's pretty cool.
We really
have. Are these questions coming in on Twitter or are they on Google Plus?
They're on the YouTube. They're on the YouTube chat thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Live chat? I can't see it. It's weird.
You can't? It's. I'll screen share it. Let's wait here.
Oh, hang on.
Right there on the side.
Right there.
I need permission. Hold on. Oh, see, I'm not even looking at that screen, dude. Oh, I'm over here struggling, man. I'm in the Hangouts window. I'm not in this window at all. Someone had a phone call.
Yeah, it was my friend of mine.
Should I build a Hackintosh? I don't want to waste money on something I can build or have the price. So I think it's basically trying to say, should I use my money on build one or buy one?
You can build them all you want, but it's not the same though. You don't get the same benefits with building one versus actually buying one. And I mean, the Macs are expensive. Don't get me wrong, but the hardware is phenomenal. Like my MacBook Pro, I love the keyboard on it. It just feels nice, and it's all aluminum. I mean, it's a nice piece of hardware, and that's part of the reason you're paying that much money for a Mac. It's for the hardware, not really exclusively for the software,
The Amazing Technat asked, what is the best zoom lens?
Period, or that's very non-specific. I mean, I can mention a lens that's $1 million. I mean, the Hubbard lens that looks at planets. I mean, for what? I mean, like what camera? What? That's very vague. And budget's important.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's so hard to answer that question.
Are you enticed by the 5K camera? Editing is a drain.
Am I enticed by what?
By the 5K.
Oh, no, but I'm happy with what I have, and I don't. No, I mean, I'm good. Like looking at extra stuff, looking at other people's setups doesn't entice me, doesn't bother me, anything like that. Cause I'm happy with what I have. If I want the 5K Mac, I'll go and buy it. But I'm happy with my setup. I like my 34-inch ultra wide monitor. I like my MacBook Pro, and I'm good with it. I don't have any complaints. Only complaint I do have is that with the MacBook Pro, when I'm not plugged into the wall, editing 4K footage, my battery's gone within an hour, literally.
Yeah.
4K footage is tough on this hardware, man. It's really tough on it, especially battery life.
All right. I think that's about it. So
Okay.
I think this is going to wrap up the invited stream, and thank you very much for having you. It's really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, man. I really do appreciate you guys having me and trying to get me on your guys' show. It was a lot of fun, a lot of questions, man. So appreciate you guys for asking me questions and all that stuff. And I'm gonna do a little advertisement. Make sure you guys tune in to my show, Tech Talk and BS, which is every Sunday, not this Sunday, but following this Sunday, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And next week we have Keaton on the show from Martin. And it's going to be great asking the pressing questions that everyone wants to ask.
Yeah, definitely go check out his channel, guys.
Yeah, and check out my channel too, yeah.
Yeah, we'll link it. Yeah, we'll link it. Your channel, of course. We'll link it on the description of the video of the live stream. Same thing.
Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys